Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are taking some time off to spend as a family following the arrival of their newborn daughter, Lilibet Diana. Because of their long hiatus, it has been speculated that Harry and Meghan's deals with Spotify and Netflix could be in trouble because they haven't really come through and produced much of anything on either platform. Now, the couple is in new trouble as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's plan to trademark Archewell has failed due to American legal professionals. The pair want their nonprofit organization Archewell Foundation and Spotify podcast series Archewell Audio to be protected by company law in America, but their bid has hit a stumbling block. Documents were filed to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office by the couple, requesting sole use of the terms. But their bid hasn't had a smooth outcome as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been told their applications need clarification if they are to be made into law. Whereas submitting for the Archewell Audio trademark registration, the couple stated the corporate is creating, producing and distributing podcasts, audio programming, music and audiobooks, and can create, reside podcast performances, reside stage performances, reside music performances, and reside studying audiobooks. However, the trademark legal professionals responded that the applicant should make clear that that is an leisure service, and point out the character of the reside performances on stage. In regards to the couple's application for their Archewell Foundation, the office requested their legal team define the type of web apps they want to provide. Meghan and Harry have reportedly been given 6 months to respond to clarification on documents issued on June 25, or both applications will be shelved. At the present time, they don't seem to have much going on despite deals with Spotify and Netflix, which have yet to really produce much of anything for the Duke and Duchess. It also seems as though Archewell hasn't really grown much, nor has it taken off in any way, either. Prince Harry made many happy when he jetted into London on June 25 to unveil a statue of his late mother, Princess Diana, in the sunken garden at Kensington Palace on July 1. According to an insider, Harry is seen as an outsider now that he's left his senior role in the royal family, and it's apparently hard to make any headway in the feud without emotions rising to the surface. Despite William and Harry coming together this week for the sole cause of commemorating their mother's legacy, Harry is very much on the outside, the source shared. They also alleged that the brothers put on a show because they wanted the day to go smoothly, but once it was over, they went their separate ways. Prince Harry turns 37 years old on September 15, but he won't be returning to the UK to celebrate his birthday. According to The Sun, he may want to come back for his mother's sake. The unveiling of the statue event was scaled down from a 100+ event to just a few close family members and those directly involved with the statue. When the coronavirus restrictions are lifted, there may be another event to celebrate Diana's life. A royal insider said, September is a date penciled in for a more extensive celebration of the statue, and Harry will want to return. The outlet also reports that Meghan Markle may join her husband to celebrate Diana. However, since Lilibet, Lili, Mountbatten Windsor will only be 3 months old, it could be too soon for her to make the trip. Though they have hardly spent any time together over the last 2 years, a bond between Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, and cousins Archie and Lilibet, could be what truly reunites brothers William and Harry, according to a royal author Tina Brown. The Sussexes took Archie to Canada when he was just 6 months old, on their extended break, and he has not been back to the UK since. Lilibet, at a month old, has not met her British cousins. However, as Meghan Markle and Harry's son turns 2, Katie Nichols says the couple are living a wonderful life in California, but the separation between Archie and his close relatives is a sore point. For Harry, he's long hoped for his child to form a proper bond with his cousins. So Archie and Lilibet's bond with cousins George, Charlotte and Louis is biggest challenge facing Prince Harry. Katie believes that for their children's sake, the Dukes of Sussex and Cambridge will put their differences to one side. However, so far the royal family feels everything is still far too raw to peel back the layers of the deep fracture. In another royal family news, the Prince of Wales began a week-long tour of Wales by meeting staff at Iceland in Wrexham before moving on to the Wockhardt vaccine factory. It was a trip down memory lane for His Royal Highness as he visited staff offices, development kitchen and the cold store, which was opened by HRH 34 years ago. Prince Charles was then introduced to staff and apprentices at the vaccine factory and was given a tour of the quality control laboratory where 300 million doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine are currently being produced. Charles ended his day by visiting a Welsh medieval place of pilgrimage, St Winfried's Well, a popular Catholic site in Holywell, Flintshire, and touched its waters, which are said to have healing properties. Following the death of Prince Philip, The Sun reported that Prince Charles would be stepping up to fill in for his dad, taking on more responsibilities, and taking over as the royal family's patriarch. It is a clear signal that the Queen does not want the crown to skip a generation and that Prince Charles will start taking on an even bigger role in royal life. There will be a visible show of support for the Queen from senior members of the family at future events, and the opening of Parliament is no exception. Charles is reportedly thinking about cutting the number of official senior royals after his mother dies. And, as expected, Charles will more than likely change a few things once he is crowned king. However, there is one thing in particular that the Prince of Wales is said to be doing now as to not upset his mother. Prince Charles may already be making plans for the future of the UK, but he may not be telling his mother everything he plans on changing, according to Express. Royal expert Angela Levin said that Charles hasn't revealed too much because he doesn't want to upset the Queen. She went on to say that Queen Elizabeth is used to things going on for decades and he feels that if he starts talking about it he is wanting her to die, which he does not. He's kept a lot of it back because she is happy with things as they are. They have been the same for a very long time. The Queen doesn't appear to be slowing down any as she made a trip to Scotland in July, and was all smiles at the Royal Windsor Horse Show on July 3. Queen Elizabeth II is focused on living her life to the fullest since the death of her late husband, Prince Philip. Royal author Phil Dampier says the Queen's focus on living life to the fullest is in line with what her late husband, Prince Philip, would have wanted for her after his passing. Dampier added that the Queen had found new energy as coronavirus restrictions have lessened, something else that might be helping her find reasons to smile after losing Philip. The Queen has an impressive portfolio of royal homes across the UK, including Buckingham Palace in the heart of London and the legendary Balmoral Castle in Scotland, but what she doesn't have is any properties abroad anymore. While the British Empire used to own many regal homes across the world, over the years this has been scaled right back and currently the Crown Estate holds only UK residences. So, although the Queen is head of state for Commonwealth countries, when she normally goes on overseas tours, she will reside in homes which aren't her own. Out of all of the Queen's stunning abodes, she actually only owns 2 of them privately, and that's Sandringham House where she usually stays at Christmas time and Balmoral Castle which is used for incredible summer holidays. Following the death of Prince Philip, it was reported by the Daily Mail that the Queen will not ever return to live at Buckingham Palace properly again, instead choosing to permanently reside at Windsor Castle. The monarch is clearly very fond of Windsor Castle, which boasts 484,000 square feet of space and 1,000 rooms, as she chose to spend the majority of the coronavirus pandemic at the 900-year-old property.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.